The following video contains material content created and owned by Disney and Darren FC, for which the purpose of it is for commentary and criticism. Before watching this video, please support the official release at www.hulu.com. The link is in the description below. Happy watching!
I'm so sick of her shit.
How's it going, everybody? Anime Nub here, and welcome back to Blind Reactions. Now, before we actually get started with today's reaction video, I want to quickly mention that if you haven't had the chance to go watch our intro trailer to the channel, I would highly recommend to do that first. The reason is because that intro trailer contains information as far as why we're doing what we're doing, why I'm the one that's reacting to these videos, and how you, the viewer, will essentially be 100% in charge of what I react to. Because I will essentially have no control over this channel whatsoever, which is kind of weird, because this is my channel. But, regardless, if you haven't seen that, I would quickly go watch that first, and when you finish that, come right back here and enjoy our first episode. If you've already seen that, just disregard everything that I've said to you. Alright, so today we have our first episode of Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Season 1, Episode 1, and we'll be doing our first live reaction for that series first. And the reason is because, apparently, according to the other guys, there's a third season coming out pretty soon, and we want to make sure that I'm all caught up with this series before that starts. Now, remember, the only thing I know about this series, as well as the other anime that we have lined up for me to begin reacting to and comment on, is the name and the cover photo, and that's pretty much it. So I absolutely know squat about anything else. So I don't know anything about the abstract of the anime or the series. I don't know anything about the characters, what their stories are. I don't know anything about the plot. I don't know anything as far as if there's any sequels after this besides Star vs. the Force of Evil, because I had to be told that on why we're doing this first. And I'm not even allowed to watch other YouTubers do reaction videos because, one, there's the issue with spoilers, and two, we don't want to risk my reactions not being genuine from trying to mimic theirs. So, without further ado, let's get right on into it, because I'm pretty excited. Alright.
Well, I like the art style.
Lived a princess, Star Butterfly.
What an entrance. I can kind of see that, why you're called that. Ooh. Dude, that's badass, though. Run! There's a wild princess on a wild unicorn running through town. They don't look impressed at all. So reckless, irresponsible, and destructive in nature. And you're handing down something that contains magic in it to her. And apparently it can destroy the universe. That's way better.
Don't worry, Mom. I can handle it.
Apparently not. Who's that floating blue dude?
I can be good.
So they're sending her away for doing that, I guess. Wayward Oh, so like a prison for destructive princesses?
Yet.
We're sending you to train in a safer dimension. A
Makes
place
sense.
called Earth.
Oh no. Oh, that's cool. So they can travel between dimensions with scissors. I wonder if Star has her own pair. Probably not, because she's essentially being grounded. And you're being creepy as fuck, Mr. Stalker. No flash photography.
You say you're from another dimension.
Sounds crazy, right?
And you
Miss Special here.
Magic on Earth.
It's called electricity, dear.
This isn't gonna work.
Money talks. What a greedy bastard. Money talks. Alright.
Need a guide.
So that's probably her guide.
Looks like someone's in trouble.
Is it sad that that used to be me back in high school, and where I guess it was a fad to be called to the principal's office? Okay, why are you painting your toenails in the middle of class? You're a horrible teacher.
I want you to meet our new foreign exchange student, Star Butterfly.
What? Water just appeared out of midair.
Take chances, type to keep an eye on her, and who better than you, the safe kid?
What? No.
I wonder why he's the safe
for
kid.
this. I'm a misunderstood bad boy.
Oh yeah, that brags about being called to the principal's office. Yeah, it makes sense.
52 flavors.
Mr. Badass over here.
No, whatever you heard about me isn't true.
So easily
Where
amused.
people get the idea I'm so safe. Oh, watch your step, loose tile.
Well, that explains why.
You wear a helmet in the gym shower one time and you're labeled for life. Oh, broken glass. Frankly, I'd like to.
I would like to know the story behind that, actually.
In my life.
Well, there's your danger. Oh, God. The mother gets a call. Well, your son's disappeared from being carried off by a moth. We can only assume that he's dead. Sorry.
Magical princess from another dimension.
That just looks sinister.
Well, that brings us to the end of our tour. I'm going home.
I don't want anything to deal with this. Yay! And the school's on fire. What a way to start the day.
Oh, Marco, come meet the new foreign exchange student who's going to be living with us.
Aw, man.
I had no idea these were your parents. I just assumed everyone on Earth had the last name Diaz. Won't it be nice to have Star's upbeat, lively energy around the house?
Oh, yeah.
We could have gotten that. from
Lively,
the
all right.
puppies.
I love puppies.
Oh. Oh, that's cute. Oh. Puppies that shoot lasers. Oh.
They are really cute.
Right in the eye. And that's what he said. And there's a fucking creep again. What are you supposed to be? He has his own scissors too. Does everybody have their own pair of scissors? Okay, so he's a Nazi frog. Got it.
Star Butterfly. They've hidden her in the Earth dimension, unguarded.
Ooh. One, Butt Frog is an amazing name, and two, apparently he has self-esteem issues where he needs to have pillows to feel tall. That's terrific.
Sparkle, glitter, fun, expand.
Oh, well that's an upgrade. Marco, what was that noise? Oh, nothing. And yet she feels she has to be spoiled in order to give herself a room that large. In order to feel satisfied. What is... Oh, oh, I guess she misinterpreted that he wanted a room like that and then fucked up the spell. Destroyed his room. Because I suck at magic. Which I'm actually getting the hint that she's not good at magic. Which would explain why she's here to train. I mean, duh, that makes sense. Where were you expecting to go? Just fly out the window and land on cactuses? Yep, I just got thousands of cactus nails stuck in my skin, but yeah, I'm good. Don't need to worry about me.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Hey, brother, do me a solid. Refill this for me. Let me back inside because I'm soggy. Did you bring me
Friggin' Marco was gone insane. Don't talk to the insane person, sweetie.
to my house? You bring toilet paper. What are you doing here?
Oh.
I didn't get a choice about coming here to Earth, and you didn't get a choice about having to deal with me.
How do you get dry? He doesn't even look wet anymore.
I'll find another family to live with.
Oh.
Star?
Oh. How did they get up behind them without them noticing? Especially Marco.
You know I was here.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's why I asked.
Hey, I don't have to tell you anything.
That's still a great name, Butt Frog. And apparently his name's Ludo, so... Oh! Friggin' Marco's a savage. Fuck! Fucking kicking them things' asses. Ah!
You said she was unguarded.
Friggin' Marco Savage karate guy over here. And that is a incredibly buff giraffe. And she's not that bad either at fighting. Which I've noticed something too. She's really good at using magic with fighting, but when it comes to actually using it for other reasons, she sucks at it. And that was great that he was tripping on acid from a spell. Narwhals? I love narwhals.
You want some of this, Ludo?
That's the expression that, yeah, I just kicked your ass.
You even retreat like Luther.
I'm tripping, man.
That was amazing. I was amazing. You were amazing.
Yeah, I guess we were. Well, I should probably go
Aw.
pack my bags.
Marco, come on, stop her.
Wait, I don't want you to go. I want you to stay with us.
Attaboy.
Really? Hugs!
Aww.
Are there going to be monsters attacking us?
They're gonna be good friends. I can tell.
Probably.
Oh, right. Sounds so dangerous. Whoa, let's cross the light.
Oh, yeah.
Wild man.
Loves danger, yet doesn't want to
All right.
risk getting in dangerous situations. Ooh. Are those olives? That actually sounds pretty good. Especially with nachos. Oh, is Ludo back?
Yo, what up, fries?
What up, my girl? The most... Oh, man.
We're going out tonight. Are you ready to make some bad choices?
What a voice that this pony has.
Oh. Ponyhead, meet my best friend, Marco Diaz. Your best friend? Huh? Oh, no. On Earth. You're my best friend on Muni. Marco,
I don't think you can have two best friends. That defeats the purpose of having
I hate your
a best friend.
plus you're ugly.
What a bitch.
That's a joke. TikTok girl, let's party. Yeah, Marco, let's party.
With her? Okay, well, I was gonna, but I
Oh,
was
come
gonna...
on, Marco. Don't be a party pooper. There you go. Ew, that was gross.
Besties are gonna be besties. Sweet, let's go.
How does that work? I mean, like, where do you put those? And how do you not cut up your mouth? She's hiding something. Oh? Oh. She being followed?
She was here.
I guess so. Wonder what she did. She seems like the kind of person who would break the laws and have people after her. Just from her attitude that I'm getting.
Too chill. Just stay away from the edge. Huh?
Well, that's hazardous. Why isn't there rope around the edges? They're so stupid.
Just you two. A souvenir from the night my besties became besties. Yay.
Star, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh,
We are not gonna be besties. We are not even gonna be second.
Miss Savage Pony over here.
Second best.
Obsessive much.
Even a thing. Oh, you wanna make this a thing? Look here, Earth.
She's got such an attitude. I love it.
You messed that up? Are you gonna get the whore?
Oh, a little too much attitude.
Good. Hurry.
She's friggin' like brutal. Such awkward dancing that I've ever seen.
Ponyhead threatened.
Uh-oh. Join me! Join me!
Ponyhead just tried to shove me off this cloud.
Oh, no. She just gets a little wild when she dances.
Oh, yes. Oh, you like that. You like
Riding him like a horse when she is a horse. That's funny.
Yeah, she can be possessive.
Just a little bit.
this arcade.
Enough to want to skewer him.
Getting my dance on.
Oh, time to go.
Yes, you are right. Start
Yep.
like the arcade here. Let's go.
She's coming up to you.
The way that they treat Marco is just horrible.
Yes, I knew you would like it here. This place is full of squares.
What a bunch of squares. Bunch of nerds. Earth turd. I don't think that's how jousting works. I mean, last time I checked, it hasn't, unless they updated the regulations of it.
Oh, look at you two getting along. Ew. Ooh, I'll go get us some nice cold icicles to put on your disgusting sweater.
Ew.
Hey, you, Squirrel, have you seen this head? Don't lie to me, little man.
Oh, so savage.
Who's the turd now? Still you.
Oh.
I think I'm next. No one must abuse the trash talk, please.
Now let's all play fair, please. No excessive violence.
Such a tough choice. Hey, Thor, I'm bored. I know this other club, so let's bounce.
Again, where do you put those?
No. He
That probably intrigues me the most about you, other than the fact that you're just ahead.
Oh, classic Marco. Always putting friends first.
Finish him.
Finish him. Decapitation.
Try and beat that pointy head. Star? Pointy head?
Uh-oh.
Marco anywhere. You got me, girl, and I'm way more fun.
What are you talking about?
Funny story. You're gonna love it.
I kind of ditched him in the other universe to be possibly killed.
How could you do that to my best friend?
Best friend? Last time I checked, the best friend was me.
I can have two best friends. Unless
Again, I don't think that's how that works.
Chick liar. That Earth turn means that much to you?
he's the best turd I've ever known.
The best turd.
Okay.
He don't put up with no shit.
Where is she?
I'm telling you, I don't know.
Not talking, eh? What if I do this?
That's really annoying.
Yep.
There he is. Pistol dagger, lightning fire.
Oh.
It's too dangerous, girl. Hold out your hand.
Dimensional scissors.
Hold my scissors. I'll be right back. Hold my beer.
Creep. I heard you're looking to ride with a pony. So come and get me. Out of the way, square.
Hey. love that game. Aww. Hey. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. What is that supposed to do exactly to untie him? Unless it was supposed to change the ropes into snakes. Oh, she's got powers too. What's blowing up the machines gonna do to stop them? Shouldn't you really be aiming it at them? Ah, ouch.
Don't worry, Ponyhead. We've got your back. I'm your head.
Time to give it up, Cupcake.
Is that King Ponyhead?
Is that her dad? Oh, it's huge.
Oh, hello, Daddy.
Hello, Princess.
That's the face of, this isn't the first time this has happened before.
Me. But at least I got in one nice night of
How many times does this make, Ponyhead?
Before what? Before this, I'm going to St. O's. Not St. Olga's Reform School for Wayward Princesses.
Okay, this has been mentioned twice, so
True, I did it to
are
my
we gonna be explained at some point what that is?
School, Cupcake, not jail.
I disagree, sir. That looks exactly like jail.
Ponyhead, you knew you'd get sent to St. Olga's, but you still came back to save Marco.
Oh, well, you know. It's hard to say it, but he is your other bestie. Okay, I said it.
I still love her attitude.
Hugs.
He is your other
All
bestie.
right, Princess. Time to go.
Bye, Pony. I'm gonna miss you.
Hey, Ponyhead. Good luck in Princess Jail.
Aw, thanks, thank you, Marco. But don't worry about me. No jail can hold on to me for long.
I'm so sick of her shit.
Have them, and then you wish they weren't around.
Every parent's thoughts
My besties
of
are
having kids.
besties.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. Hey, we're stuck in another dimension.
Oh no, we're not.
Whoa.
Now,
So now she has her scissors, and now they can go wherever they want.
your universe.
Which means more shenanigans. And they choose to eat nachos and watch TV. That's great.
Alright, well that was Star versus the Forces of Evil, Season 1, Episode 1. Quite the interesting first episode of this series. So from what I understand, Star is a princess from this other dimension who's being handed down this magic wand. And from what I understand, it seems to be a kind of tradition for this, and I mainly just got that from the first few minutes of the episode, where her parents seem to have been gathered for the ceremony to do that. And from what I understand, she's not really good at it. But I mean, it's expected. She just got the damn thing, so it's of course she's not gonna know how to use it right away. So I mean, like, it's kind of harsh that they're already sending her away from her home dimension just because she couldn't figure it out within the first couple minutes. But again, I can't really say if it was the first couple minutes. It could have been like weeks that she was trying to use it in the dimension, and maybe she just wasn't getting it, so that's probably why that she can't handle it. But from what I understand, it seemed to be pointing to the case where as soon as she got it, she obviously couldn't handle it, so that's why she's being sent to another dimension to train. Which is another thing, because it's, why are they sending her to Earth to train when there's literally no... I didn't really get the sense of how she's going to be able to train in another dimension when there's no magic guide with her or some kind of spell book that she can read while learning her spells. I don't really know, and the fact, it seems to be the only reason that they just sent her to Earth was just so she didn't wreak havoc in their own dimension, and more or less had the thoughts of, well, let's just send her to another dimension to learn magic and wreak havoc there. It's not ours, so who really cares? But but anyway, I do love Marco. He's awesome. He's very quirky, and he's a friggin' beast who pretty much handed those guys asses to them. I was not expecting that, so I really hope to see more fight scenes from him in this series. Let's see, what else? Then there's also Ludo, whose goal apparently seems to be to get this magic wand to rule the universe, which I haven't really gotten the sense of how that's possible, or how, because, I mean, the wand does seem powerful, but I don't really get the sense of universal power from it. So, but I guess we'll see how that develops and how we get to know a little bit more about the wand and what it's capable of. I don't know. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. Oh, also on the other note, the schedule for which we are posting videos or publishing them and the animes that those videos are going to be covering. We've made the schedule and finished it, and we are going to be posting it on Twitter. So that way I would recommend you guys to go check out our Twitter. It's going to be in the link description below. So go look at that and keep a grain of salt with it, because this is literally the first time that we've ever wanted to consistently pump out videos, and this is literally our first time on YouTube. So this is going to be a temp schedule, and we're going to see how we work with it and alter that schedule from here, because if the schedule is too slow based on our pace, then we'll obviously beef up production and put more videos out if it's too slow. If the schedule is too fast, we'll cut it, and we'll cut the schedule a little bit so that way it matches how fast we're able to produce videos. But our minimum goal is to put out at least 3 videos a week. That's our minimum. We're not saying that that's the maximum that you're going to see. That's just the bare minimum of videos that we are willing to pump out per week. However, we are going to try to do more than that for you, of course. So, anyway, if you did like this reaction, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel, and that way you can continue to follow along. The next video reaction video we're going to be publishing and sending out. We're going to try to do another Starverse of the Forces of Evil this weekend, as well as we're going to do our first Your Lion Apo reaction video, and see how that goes. And they should be posted one right after the other, so that's our goal anyway. And with that, I guess we'll see you guys next time. See ya!